Hello everyone, and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. And yeah, we got the cultivator out, and we're doing a contract here on field 30. Last episode we did the harvesting contract, and now we are doing the cultivation contract. We're still in June the 1st, but what I'm going to do as well in perhaps the next few episodes at least is turn the days down to 1 day months, just so that we sort of progress a bit more quickly and don't have to skip as many days. Also, at the moment we're running 2-day seasons, but depending on time of year, what we're doing, we may increase that back up to times 2 day, or not times 2, 2 or 3 day seasons. But for now, I'm happy as it is, because yeah, like June the 1st at the moment, there's not much to do. We've got our field 5 to do. We did a little start on that. We did the headlands. We did a straight pass area, so once we get the worker starting on that, then we're all good. But yeah, so we got 185 grand. We sold all the pigs as well, doing the contracts as well, and the produce we sold. So I think today we're feeling a bit sheepish. I think with sheeps and that, what we're going to do is just get some full-grown sheep. I'm not going to mess around with lambs and that. So I want to get the wool on the way, especially with 200 sheep. Do have quite a bit of hay, and that's the thing, so I need to sort of focus on getting silage, straw and hay all sorted. So to make TMR with the big forage wagon, we will need a good ratio, and I think from what I've seen it is about 2 big bales of hay, 1 big bale of straw, and rest with silage. Yes, we can go down the mineral feed route, but me personally, it doesn't really add much to it. It's just more of a reason thing than actually anything else. And actually, Farm Cop did actually a good, helpful video on is it useful? Simple answer is no. Not to give too much details away. I'll leave a link, if I remember one, into this later on, or Farm Cop's video down below. But if you want to have a look, it's just Farm Cop's one of his recent videos is, I think, about, as of recording this, on the 18th at 5 o'clock in the morning. I think it was like 2 days ago. I think Farm Cop, a day or 2 ago, I think Farm Cop did a video. So go to his channel, look at his videos, and there'll be a video there. But yeah, so what we're going to do at the moment here anyways is simply finish off doing the headlands. So we've gone around, started on the top left as we're looking at the field, done all the way around here, and once we've done this little pass here, we'll get the workers started. Yes, I think we will going to have to intervene at some point to help the workers, but if not on too many issues, so I am trying to keep this as straight as possible. Also make sure I get all the edges, and as of what we said at the moment, so any more contracts? Nope. Got the same contract for canola that we can't do till July. And that's the thing as well, if we can get more beehives back, yeah, beehives in, but instead of having them near our fields, we'll actually put them, well, actually we'll have them near our fields, but not have them all together like we're doing at the moment at the cow pasture area, or cow barn area. Let's say this was our field here, we'll put a beehive somewhere near the edge, because obviously, as mentioned before, it can increase the yield of the crop by, I think it's about another 5% yield bonus. Obviously depending on the beehives you're going, it has a certain range. The biggest one, the 33 hives on the base game one, is 150 meters, and it does make a difference. It does 5%, especially on a big field like field 30 or even field 13 what we've got. That's going to make it quite a significant difference. So yeah, so every 100,000 litres of crop you get an extra 5,000 on top. And for us, we're doing flour and that, extra 5,000 litres will make a difference. So I'm just going to get a worker started. No, they're not going to do the full working width because they're going over. But yeah, I can see they're going on an angle, so that might be an issue for us. But anywho, we are here on field 5. So didn't actually no, didn't do a full headland. Thought we did off camera, but so if we go to build mode, so yeah, we've done down here. Did we go up on sides? No, we did not. So just got to do the northern headland, and this bit here on the left is what we're going to do ourselves, and the bit on the right we're going to leave it for the worker. They shouldn't have too much of an issue with this. Got plenty of fuel, but we do have to header trip because I completely forgot when I was actually filled up with diesel. I thought we didn't have any diesel in it, but we do. We did have something like 2,000 litres. We may have like 1,900 now, so that's enough to fill out the combine. This class here uses 12,000, Christ, 1,200 and I think 35 litres if I recall correctly. Could be wrong on that, so don't quote me. So yeah, we're getting straw coming out. And once we're here, we'll empty the combine. And then with this wheat, we'll take it straight to the bakery. Actually, no, we won't, sorry. The flour mill. At the moment, we're storing the flour, so if we go to our productions tab. So we'll do want to get that industrial, not international, bakery in. So yeah, currently, it's going to spawn, I think I'm calling correctly. Oh, don't spray it over the tractor. That would not be a good sign. But yeah, so I'm thinking, before we do any of that, we will continue on this. Get us continued, get us emptied. And then I'll see you folks in a short while whilst we get the sheep in, I think. Time has passed, and let's put times back to ×1. As you can see, we've been spending all of our money, and the main place we've been spending money is on sheep. We got sheep in, we'll have a look at that at the moment. But yeah, so the combine is nearly all done. I think we've got one more pass to do after this, and we're golden. But with all the expenses we had to make, we bought sheep, we had something like 100 or so pounds left over. So what I did was take an additional £5 grand quick loan from the local farmers funds just to fund the workers. So that means now our loan stands out astounding still. The finances 1.77 million. But what we're going to do, because initially we bought 15 grand in loan for the lumber mill, and then we need 5 grand for the workers. So what I'm thinking is, with this wheat here, what we're getting now, we'll just sell it at the store, and the best way to sell it is actually at the store by the dealership. So I don't know why that combine got all wonky there. But yeah, also we've been planting some fields as well. Haven't done any mowing yet. I've got rid of the pig pens. Pig pens, we got 13 grand for them. So yeah, not a lot of money, and that field can be mowed. And I think we'll mow it next time around. And that is the harvesting done, the barley done for this year. And also, I'm not too worried about what crops to do next, because we're in June the 1st. So if we go to our calendar, next planting window phase for our actual crops is in August. So yeah, I'm in no real rush for that. So we will get the baler in tomorrow. I think we're going to have to lease a couple of bits here now we've missed apparently. Let's hop into the combine. So yeah, got rid of the pig pens, got the mower here ready. We're going to mow all this up. Make sure we fill it with milk, because we need to water for the sheep. So what actually we're going to do quickly, get workers started on you, and I'll tell you to go down here. Get the milk emptied. There we go. That's what we want in the combine. Yeah, we'll get the milk emptied, get the water in, and then we'll get the telehandler and just give the sheep some hay bales. We've got plenty of hay. Not sure how much they're going to need, but hopefully should be enough. But yeah, with the baler now, I think the best thing to do for us is just simply go ahead and lease it. Just where we're a bit tight on funds and that, and I want to get that loan paid off, so like, most of the money we're going to get tomorrow. Being like, so I think 300 grand we're going to get tomorrow from soybeans, hopefully. 300, 600, 500 grand. Yeah, I want to pay that loan off. Main reason is I don't want the bank being on my case and then having to force sell equipment or get repossessed. It's just unnecessary stress. But yeah, having these 2 case magnums has really made a difference. So yeah, I've got the older case that we bought recently, just over there with the cultivator. I'll leave it there for now. Don't think it's going to rain yet, so we're finally leaving it out in the open. But it also could do with finding some more collectibles, because we found one more just going around during this episode. So we're at 87 collectibles, dear. Had to take evasive actions there, so yeah, whatever money we get from the collectibles, I think we'll just go straight into paying off the loan as well. I'll say now, we could do again the spin ring, because obviously we're going to do a lot of wool, so yeah, a few things. But so you've got 41,000 litres of wheat. But yeah, also, I just remembered, we've also been spending money on other things. So if we casually go over here, see, well, a new building up there. So if we go to supermarket out here, haven't done any groundwork yet, so it's in its early stages, but we finally bought it. We bought the industrial bakery. So yeah, between the between the sheep and the industrial bakery, we was left with that £100 or so, and is the artisanal bakery. Not sure what language that is. It not Spanish. I'm not sure, but anyway. So we'll get some groundwork done here, but that needs flour, so we'll giving you some flour. Now, so you're at 41 grand. So what we can do is pay off some of that loan. There we go. Leave about £6 left over because obviously we need the money for paying off our daily fees and that. And yeah, whilst we're here, we'll get these honey packs loaded up onto the trailer. Also, could do getting the strawberries on here as well, take them over to the bakery. I don't think we're going to set it to distribute yet, because I think the other bakery may just sell that bakery, I think. Because how much flour has it got in it at the moment? If we go down to our productions. Oh yeah, contract's done as well now. See how we get the money from that. So if we more bakery. So that's got 40,000 litres of flour, and it's 2,160 cycles a month, so that's going to be there for about another 10 months, about 8 months or so I think. So yeah, I think we might as well for now, for the next few months, just get things sent over manually. Perhaps we could do with getting cakes on the go here, perhaps. But no, it's still going to use so much flour a month, only 400 litres of flour a month, so yeah, I think, you know what, I'll think about what we're going to do with that, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Sure, I'll think of something off camera now, or feel free to leave a comment down or suggestion below of what we should do. Should we just sell the bakery now and extract those 40,000 litres by using alternative methods? Or what? Yeah, it's a bit back heavy, this is. We'll get it distributed in a moment. But yeah, that's the honey on and out of the way. We'll put the lights on because we are starting to lose quite a bit of light. Because how big are these bells? 8,000 litres, so no idea how much they actually need, so can I be clever? I was going to try to grab 4 at a time, but that didn't work, so see if this works or not. Oh, it's a bit too low. Maybe worth just getting the other trailer over here. Yeah, that should slide off at is, so yeah, what I'm going to do quickly here is a quick time lapse, getting everything all sorted, get the sheep sorted, and I think that's where we'll call it a day because we are losing quite a bit of light now. So, get you hooked up. Oh, no, the other way around. There we go. So, alrighty then, that is the bells done. Bit of a faffing around, especially getting them unloaded. Try to be a bit sneaky with unloading them. Didn't quite work, but as you did see in time lapse, the field is ploughed. It will be planted with grass. We'll do that, perhaps off camera, perhaps. We'll get sheep removed from the fields, and then we'll go and not plough the field, we've done that. We'll fertilise lime and seed filled with grass, then put the sheep back in, that will grow, and then we'll have some grass to graze on. But yeah, so we've got the milk, we put it into the dairy plant. We could have put it in the new industrial bakery, but decided not to. And with the straw, we don't need to bait it because we've got the forage wagon. Completely forgot about that. Speaking of forage wagons, we need the forage mixer wagon. That's 141 grand, so we do have some pretty high expenses coming up soon. So it's not going to be all paying off the loan in that, but I'm thinking come this time next year, most of that loan will be paid off in one way or another. So you have to take a tight right hander there. We've bodged this up, so we have to go do a 3-point turn. So we've got maximum sheep in here, so we should get some healthy wool production. So you can see, I'm going to try to eat the grass, but it's just dirt. No rocks, because obviously we turn stones off. There is 3 pads over here. Not 3 pads, 3 bells, so we'll leave them there for now. And with these bells, we'll take us back to the farming that. So yeah, sheep's got some delicious hay to mulch on. And our water trough is filled up, I think. How much water do they actually require? Because they require 46,000 litres of not straw, hay or grass, and they require 17,000 litres of water. But yeah, so the rest of our animals, chickens are doing good, cows are doing good. We've topped up the straw off camera. They could do a bit more TMR, we can always do that. But chickens, they're all lovely, all good with food and that, so yeah, we've got 6,000 litres of water left. We could use this to top up the greenhouses. Let's untag that, don't know why I say tag that. So, squeeze out of here. But yeah, I think we've come to the end of the episode here. We've pretty much done all that we need to do. So yeah, tomorrow we'll skip ahead. All we need to do is get stuff moved over. Sell the... Nope. Where are we going here? No idea why. Yeah, sell the soybeans. That should be quite good. Nice little time lapse there. And then yeah, we'll get the forage mixer wagon in. We'll get the hay picked up with the forage wagon. Actually, do require much work because we did top them up early on today, didn't we? So, but yeah, got quite a bit to do tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this one. If so, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.